whatever your habits are that you want to change about yourself, they are definitely impermanent. And the way you can know that is sometimes they're strong, but sometimes they're weak. So sometimes your bad habits are quite strong. Sometimes your bad habits are weaker. That's a proof that they are impermanent, meaning they change, which is such good news because it means they're not intrinsic to you. They're not an intrinsic part of you. They come and they go. Especially, or in particular, your delusions, your anger, your anxiety, your jealousy, all the things about your mind, or we can say about yourself from one point of view, that you don't like, that you wish were different, they're impermanent. Sometimes they're strong, sometimes they're weak. That proves that they can be removed entirely. The fact that they're impermanent, they come and they go, they come and they go. If you understand their causes, and you begin to remove the causes of those feelings of anxiety, you begin to remove the causes of those feelings of depression, you begin to remove in your own mind the causes of feeling stuck and fixed and permanent. You just learn bit by bit how your mind works. And gradually, happily, gently, steadily, joyfully, over weeks, months, and years of your practice, you enjoy beginning to remove the causes of those painful habits in you. It's impossible for those painful habits to remain of their own accord. There's a quote in the scriptures, if all the causes and conditions come together, nothing can prevent the effect from arising. So if all the causes and conditions come together, if you have a seed, if you have water, sunlight, fertilizer, if all the causes and conditions come together, it's going to sprout. Nothing can prevent the effect from arising. You know, if you have, like with clouds, if you have moisture and coolness and so forth, you have a cloud. But equally, if all the causes and conditions fall away, like let's say with a cloud, if the moisture and the coolness and so forth fall away, the cloud has no power to stay on its own accord. Neither do your bad habits. They're just a collection of certain causes that have come together, conditions of your life, that are giving rise to this habit. But it's not who we really are, and those habits can change. And they do change, even of their own accord sometimes, without us even trying. Sometimes they get weaker. So that's a really helpful thing to reflect upon. All of your habits, good and bad, are impermanent. And one way of looking at all of Buddha's teachings is that Buddha's just teaching us how to direct that change, how to direct our change. And in the context of this course, through the four powers, through having a vision of who we wish to be, wishing to be that person, meditating on being that person, having a steadfast determination, I can and I will become that person. And then if you remember from last week, the other two powers, in addition to aspiration and steadfastness, are joy, like enjoying changing, embracing changing, joy, happily practicing Dharma, whether you're successful or having a bad day or a good day, having a hard time changing or having a good time changing, just deciding you enjoy the process of changing is very important. And then the fourth power is being relaxed, or learning when to rest and how to rest, not pushing to change, not grasping at changing, not having attachment to results. I want to change now, in this way, and not be that way ever again. So that process of being relaxed, resting appropriately, resting when you need to rest, and enjoying the process are all powers that we're looking at in this course.